who it is. But listen, we got to talk about one of the biggest stories that's going on in the podcast world right now.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
We got to talk about this because I'm a fan of this show.
Mm-hmm.
And me personally, I'm not going to let one mistake stop me from being a fan.
Right.
But $1 Million Worth of Game had the J.Prince family on there.
Yeah, man.
And it was some controversial things that was said.
Right.
And I'm gonna let you do you first, and then I'll chime in.
Well, first of all, I feel like they shouldn't have never did the interview.
All right.
I wouldn't have did the interview at all. Not only out of respect of the family, but knowing the reputation J.Prince have, he it's just I want to do the interview. I don't agree with he's on. If you're gonna be a businessman, be a businessman. If you're gonna be a gangster, be a gangster. Mm-hmm. You can't be both.
All right.
And he talking some gangster shit.
I feel you, Hill. I look at it like this. J.Prince is one of the guys that's respected, both in the streets and out of them, right?
Right.
He know better than both of us because he's older than both of us. You never talk about an open case.
Yeah, that too.
On a public forum.
Mm-hmm.
You never talk about an open case on a public forum. Even if you trying to free your man or clear your man, you do not talk about an open case on an open forum, right?
Right.
Second of all, and I got mad respect for J.Prince, but I think he's slipping right now.
Yeah.
I think he's slipping.
I think.
Hold up, Hill. Hold up. You got a family. We just talked about this in the beginning of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Grieving after a loved one is lost.
Right.
They're still grieving.
Right.
You should never tell another person. Can't nobody. If me and my nephew was beefing, a motherfucker can't tell me what to say about him.
Exactly.
Still love him.
Right.
Just go. Family always fight.
Mm-hmm.
A real family always fight. They always got some bullshit going on, and they making up.
Yep.
I can guarantee you, before my nephew passed, there was some shit going on, but we all hugging and loving on each other right now, and I hope we continue to do that. But it might be some more shit going on. So J.Prince, no, you don't get in family business, bro.
Exactly.
You don't get in family business. And as for Wallo and Gillie, y'all got to stand on what y'all podcast represent and mean. Y'all said y'all out here for the young boys, not the OGs. Right. We the OGs perspective, dog.
Right.
All right? Let us do this OG shit. And the OGs that's representing the OGs do the OG shit. Y'all said y'all about the young boys. What J.Prince did was what against what the young boys represent. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I like J.Prince. He a G. He know what he is. On and off. He is. But he's slipping. A lot of the things Wack 100 said sound like it's true now, Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think they're trying to get in front of something. Because after the funeral, wasn't nobody talking about it.
Nobody.
It was on a hush. Wasn't nobody talking about it. He did J.Prince did 5 interviews, allegedly did 5 interviews.
End of the day, Hill, J.Prince done bailed that boy out.
Right.
They man.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. But be quiet.
Right.
Because now we all know, because I said, who the fuck bailed dude out? You know what I'm saying? Like, who bailed him? I'm like, man, who bailed him out? He got him, who put up $1 million cash for this boy? Mm-hmm. We know who did it now.
Right. This is my theory. My theory is J.Prince and all them is trying to get ahead of something.
What they trying to get ahead of, Hill?
Somebody got to get on that stand. Somebody got to get on that stand. Because from the interview that they just did with Wallo and Gillie, somebody passed the gun off to somebody. So now that your name is saying that you passed the gun off to him, you an accessory.
You an accessory.
They trying to get in front of something.
At the end of the day, Hill, that was a bad interview. I would have never did it.
Yeah.
Even if Wallo and Gillie let them come on there, the second that J.Prince said what he said about Offset, Offset, they should have said, hold up, OG.
Yeah, we ain't
gonna do that right here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do that right here. You know,
he pretty much making threats without coming out saying.
Or they should have edited it out.
Right.
They should have edited that part out.
Yeah.
You know, but like you said in the beginning, I wouldn't even let them come on. I would have been like, nah, we gonna stay out of this. You know, let things play out the way they want to play out. Our brand represent this. We don't want to jeopardize the integrity. You know how we feel about you, Big OG. We love you, we respect you, but we gonna stay neutral on this one.
Right.
And nothing would have happened.
Even if you would have waited until after the case, and then you could,
but it wouldn't have been effective.
Right.
It wouldn't have been effective if they'd have waited.
Or if you would have waited until, because somebody in the Prince family getting on stage.
What you saying is, Hill, what you saying is, Hill, they this what you saying. I'm trying to interpret what you're saying. They did the interview to justify getting on the stand.
Exactly. That's it right there.
All right.
Because now it's going he gonna have to say something.
Somebody gonna have to say something.
Somebody gonna have to say something.
I heard blood on my hands, went to the bathroom, told me what went on. I heard a lot of things.
Right.
And I'm gonna say that.
And somebody allegedly handed somebody a gun. Somebody getting on stage.
That's what you said.
Somebody getting on the stand. Somebody gonna have to talk. They trying to get in front of it to make it seem like
they not snitching.
They not, because what they trying to do, instead of voluntarily going on stage and talking about it, they want to get
they should have just the dude, not J.Prince, whoever the other dude is that their brother or nephew? He should have just gave a statement.
Right.
If you gonna do what you did, you should have just gave, because that's what they did. He gave a statement right on the $1 million for game. Should have just gave a statement, and then it'd have been all over with.
Right.
Y'all didn't have to do all this.
Because now it's instead of you voluntarily going on stage, now they gotta subpoena you,
and it's gonna look better.
It's gonna.
We got subpoena. That's why I'm in court.
That's what they going. That's what they drawing for.
You called it out. I'll look at it the same way you see it, calling it. If they wouldn't have did the interview, we wouldn't even be talking about it.
Right.
So
now that everybody talking about it, now it's getting some traction.
It's got a lot of traction. Listen, bro. We're gonna leave it at this. Don't be surprised if a RICO charge come from somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
And J.Prince gonna be the hell of it and the head of it.
I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't have did the interview. J.Prince wasn't there. He shouldn't have said nothing. Don't speak on what you don't know about, or at least what you wasn't there to see.